she flow, she queen of advice. Hit you with the truth, but the love real nice. She got no kids, but she raised the crew. Bank that wisdom, what she speak come true. Sunday sermon from the stoop, fans clapping hands. Every gem like currency, you cash where you stand. Crispy edges on the words like fried plantains, but she nurture every soul, calm wrath like rain. She go, baby, don't you play, get your hustle on lock. Love tougher than the steel sitting under her.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today I have an oldie but goodie. And if you watched the previous video, basically the part one to this series that I'm doing, just kind of reintroducing Olivia to the people, or introducing her to people who wasn't watching her far back as like 2017, 2018. A lot of the videos that I was able to curate on my research journey, they primarily take place around 2019, 2020, but it gives some insight to what was going on with living with the webs. You guys know her now as Love Live, but prior to that, she came on the YouTube streets as Living with the Webs, and then it was Live's Life, and now it's Love Live. But prior to that, she has a whole catalog out here that was documented, screenshotted, screen recorded for the streets. So she has went through her catalog, and she's privated tons of videos. I've said this before. Excuse me. Olivia has a plethora of videos out here. And a lot of them really give insight to what is really going on, or how we got to this point in her saga. She's privated those because she doesn't want us to know. She likes to reimagine and reinvent history. I've said that multiple times. So keep that in mind when you watch her content. She will retell the history. So this particular clip I was able to capture, this was uploaded by Lizzie Mom of Six. I think that's their channel name. But anyway, she screen recorded this particular live one night that Olivia hopped on and told the internet what's going on. Now, you won't find this on her channel, of course. And this is not the best quality video. I will say that, because it looks like she was recording actually of the video on her phone. In other words, she had another recording device. I don't know if it was another phone, but she was recording this on the phone. So it was a little shaky. And she also is talking through the video, and she is eating. Okay, so you will hear her talking and eating, and she does kind of let us know that she's eating. Don't let that distract you. Number one, I'm just so happy that she was able to record this. And also, I just kind of got used to hearing her eating. To me, after a while, you're just kind of focused in on what Liv is saying. So hopefully this doesn't bother you guys too much. And again, a shout out to Lizzie for even capturing this. Now, I got part of this in the other video that I uploaded the other day, the compilation. There's a snippet of this, but this is, I believe, the full video. If not the full, at least most of it. So without further ado, let me go ahead and charge this video up, and we'll talk about it.
Ratchet ass. Oh shit. Oh, I guess
Calm
I can
down.
take my seatbelt off, right? I'm still sitting here with my motherfucking seatbelt on.
Calm down. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Like, and I don't even want to cry. My heart is just
You don't have
so
to cry.
bad. And I know. My
You don't
lips
have to
look
cry.
fucking crazy. I got my lips done today. They bruised and they bruised.
You don't even need that done.
Girl,
You
don't
look
ask
pretty
me
anyway.
questions, but you guys, I'm going to just be 100% because I'm always 100% with everything. Jerrod and I have broken up, okay?
Okay.
No. We have stopped fucking with each other, but broken up, I don't even, the lines are so blurry at this point. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. We've been having sex. Of course, we've been having sex. He's my husband. I can't. So my kids can be around their father. Oh my God. Jerrod has been talking to a female ever since before he left me. Ah.
Now, keep in mind, this is a point in time, this is when Jerrod left Florida. This is after they got married. So he left Florida in August. And this is taking place in October, October the 4th to be exact. She kind of date stamps this for us later on in the video. So she's uploading this, she's recording this on October the 4th of 2020. So this is when she hightailed it to Dallas. Now she says she came so the kids can be around their father. She consistently states that they are not broken up, but they were broken up. And he did not ask her to come to Dallas. Now I know that Jerrod did and want to see his kids. He did want that. So I don't think he was upset that she came with the kids in mind for him to be able to spend time with them. But in regards to them fixing their relationship, I'm not so sure about that. That's at least that's what I'm getting, or that's what I got from this. And then moving forward in their saga, is that she came down to Dallas to get Jerrod back. This wasn't like he said, "Okay, yeah, come on down, come on, to Dallas. We'll try to work this out." That's what she's trying to present, and then she's talking about the fact that she's unsure if they're broken up and they're married, and of course she's sleeping with her husband. But I'll let her finish telling the story.
He probably was talking to her for a while.
So much, and I'm sure you guys are like,
before he got with you, probably.
Why are you worried about it? He's done so much, and I understand that. I completely 100%. He has done so much to me, and I always tell him, the way you've done me, I should never fuck with you ever again. How dirty he's done me.
Don't mind me crunching, y'all.
Him. Like, and I hate that I love him, and I always tell him. Now I tell him I hate him because my love has slowly turned into hate. Girl, he slept at my house tonight, and bitch, I got on his motherfucking phone.
Pull the receipt out, girl. Pull it out.
Girl, tell me why he's in a whole motherfucking relationship with a bitch named.
She probably know you do YouTube, probably. I just watched this and I'm reacting to it, y'all.
I can't make this shit up. He's in a whole fucking relationship with this bitch.
We ain't gonna say no bitch one.
Hi, baby.
Don't say no bitch.
Yeah, our man. This is our man. It's my husband, but it's your boyfriend. My motherfucking husband has a girlfriend, bro. I never thought I would be in such a ratchet ass situation. Like, we've been through so much, but for him to take it this far.
I have to pause right here because in the moment we are just getting a picture of what's going on with Jerrod and Olivia, but today we really know what's going on, and it just amazes me how she can't understand why they are in a position that they are in. You would think that she was just, the ideal wife. They had the ideal relationship, and Jerrod just woke up one morning and decided that he didn't want to be with her or the kids, and he ran back to Dallas and got himself a girlfriend. Now, again, she likes to reimagine history, and even in this moment, in this time, in this moment, people who were watching her channel or reacting to her content know good and darn well the reason why Jerrod left. He left because of that, what happened on that Mamiana trip, where she went and she met a guy off of POF. Maurice went down there, did the do with him, hightailed it back to Florida, apparently was pregnant, trying to pass it off as Jerrod's baby. She was busted out. I believe that Ming busted her out. And the fallout was Jerrod leaving. But let her tell it. Like I said, she was the perfect wife. They had they had a I wouldn't say a perfect marriage, but they were going through their ups and downs. And then he just decided, because he couldn't find substantive work in Florida, he went back to Dallas, and then she proceeded to follow him later on, and they were in the process of rebuilding their marriage. That was not true. Now, was Jerrod tiptoeing through the tulips? Apparently he was. So I'm going to keep it 100. I know that I said in the present day, I don't believe Olivia in this story that she's trying to sell today. But back then, this is apparently what Jerrod was doing. And honestly, I can see him doing that because everything was still really new. His ties to Olivia was still really new. He definitely should have had a clear before he took back up with Antonisha, he should have clearly broken that off. And on Antonisha's part, if she wasn't sure about Jerrod's loyalty, the fact is that he left her to go back to Olivia. Now, at this point, I'm not even sure if she knows that Olivia is in town. She possibly does because the kids, are very important to Jerrod. So he may have told her this. But apparently, this is what it sounds like. Uh, and at this point in time, I do believe that he was definitely creeping back with Olivia. But I also feel like a lot of this story that you're hearing now is the same story she's telling today. Just listen.
And no, it sounded like he left Florida and was like, "I'm done with you. It's over." This nigga has always been like hanging me on like a
thread,
like a string. Like, I don't want to divorce you. I love you, but he's whole ass telling this bitch that he loves her. You guys, I don't think I'm gonna upload this video. I just needed to vent. It's 4 in the morning. It's 4:15 in the morning. I've called this bitch. I left her a message. I don't do this. I think he lives with the bitch too. I think because she's talking about come home. Girl, I'm reading all these text messages, and I don't even know if she knows that he's married.
He probably gonna marry her next, probably.
If she knows I have a YouTube channel,
he probably rocked you.
Wedding video.
He probably been watching you.
How can you desperate ass bitches fuck with married men?
Now at this point, like I said, hindsight is 2020. But at this point, we know that Niesha knows. We know that Niesha basically greenlighted him breaking off their relationship and going back to the mother of his kids and getting married. It wasn't so much that she knew about Olivia on YouTube because these chicks like to believe that they are bigger than who they are. They like to believe that people are looking at their YouTube and you know targeting them. Now we do know that in the case of Mr. Zolo Bands, his now I guess he's calling her his wife, Ms. Donna, did come out of the comments. But in this case, I don't think that was Niesha's story at all. But yeah, let Livia tell it. This girl's stalking her YouTube and whatever.
I don't care how. Okay, girl, you desperate as fuck. I understand. I get it. And yeah, she's cute. I'm gonna give you that. You're a cute girl. I don't think you have any kids. My body be real tight and nice too before I had all these motherfucking kids from my husband, bitch. And that's okay. I don't give a fuck. No bitch makes me feel insecure. Even a bitch fucking my man. Bitch, at this motherfucking point, you can have him.
Bye-bye. Deuces.
Girl, I'm ducked off. Girl. This is like, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. We had sex. We sure did. He's my husband, you guys. I'm sorry. I know that's weak of me, and I know that's pathetic that I've allowed him to treat me so wrong, and I still go back to him. That I know it's pathetic.
Y'all move forward.
You guys can talk shit all you want. That's fine, but it's like this man has been the only man that's done this shit to me. Like, done me so
I'm gonna eat Doritos. Don't mind me.
He's telling this bitch he loves her. But if he loves her, why is he fucking coming over at my house?
He probably told her that he gotta work over probably.
Girl, oh my lord. Oh lord. Oh my goodness. He fell asleep. And I know Jerrod. I always fucking tell him this. I know him like the back of my fucking hand. I know him. I've been with him for so long. So I'm sorry, Antifasha, whatever the fuck your name is, bitch. That's my motherfucking nigga, bitch. I've been with this man since I was...
So that's where I get Antifasha in the title. That's what she was calling her. And we did not know her name. I believe it was Niecy, Jerrod's stepsister, who came out and clarified her name was Antonisha, and we call her Niesha. But you see how Olivia jacks her name up? I just thought that was hilarious.
20. Girl, it's almost 8. It's gonna be. Oh my god! I just thought about this shit. It's October 4th. Our anniversary is tomorrow. It will be 8 years tomorrow. He fell asleep. Like I said, I know his ass. He was knocked the fuck out. So I took his phone. I was trying to. First of all, he has his fucking phone on silent. So I was looking for it, and it was in his pants pocket. I already know what he's been doing. I already know he's been doing some dirty ass shit because I know him. So, but I just need to find out. I need to know. I need to know what he's doing. You know that womanly feeling like, bitch, we just need to know? Yeah, I just needed to know for sure because I've been hearing shit all over the place. I already knew he was fucking with a bitch, but saying I love you, live in with a bitch, he's been telling me he's been at his granny's house. Bitch, but obviously he's been telling you the same thing. He fell asleep. He was knocked the fuck out. I was trying to think of any code, bitch. I even put the, he got the.
Real quick before I forget. Now, back the previous year, back, I want to say, I don't know what month it was. This is when she made that 17-hour drive down to Dallas to go see Jerrod, and she got her feelings hurt. She said that apparently he had some picture on his wall or some picture somewhere in his apartment that led her to believe that he was seeing some woman. So she knew that Jerrod was seeing someone prior to them getting back together in November of 2019, prior to him coming back to Florida and deciding to marry her. So she knew that he possibly was seeing someone even before they got married. She just didn't know who. So for her to sit here and act like she didn't know that he may have had a boo thing in Dallas, again, that's just her way of building her anger or justifying her anger and her disbelief at this situation. I think that she suspected, even when she came from Florida to Dallas, this at this current moment, that he was seeing someone. Because why else would she go through his phone? She said it herself. Woman's intuition was telling her that he was seeing someone, but I think she already kind of felt that way prior to them getting married.
Face recognition thing. Girl, I did that. It wouldn't because he was knocked out. Tell me why I put my birthday. He got my motherfucking birthday as his passcode. He has my birthday as my passcode. Bitch, I was like, oh, when I got in that bitch, I grabbed my purse, I grabbed my phone, I grabbed his phone, bitch, and I ran. Bitch, I was out, and now I'm sitting in my car. Oh my god. And he's been talking to this bitch since July. And this was the bitch he was fucking with before we got married, before he came to Florida. This is so sad. This is so pathetic. And my thing.
Okay, I did watch this a couple of times, but I didn't catch that. So she does fesses up in this video that she put two and two together, that this is the same person he was dealing with prior to them getting married.
If you're gonna move on, nigga, move the fuck on. Give me my divorce and keep that fucking same energy. That's the same shit I've been telling him. Keep that same energy. Remember, I came out here for my kids. I don't care what nobody says or what nobody thinks. When he left, that broke my kid's heart. And I was like, you know what? Now, aside from the house situation is a whole nother situation. Everything just so happened to happen at the same time where I left that house. I was able to get out that house, get my money back for that house and everything, which I'll probably have a separate video on, but I was like, fuck it. Like, when I got out that house, I was like, I'll just go start my life. He has his own life. I have my own life. Thinking that, he's trying to do the same thing I'm trying to do. Heal, find myself, get my life together. But this man gets in a whole nother relationship, telling this bitch that he loves her.
Can we stop
living
using
with this
bitches,
bitch.
please?
They're here looking at fucking apartments and houses and shit. Oh my God. But yeah, he has a wife and 3 kids. And I know what he's done in Florida. I know what he did. It was very fucked up what he did. It was unexcusable, disgusting. But love is a motherfucking thing, man. At this point, love is the worst feeling in the world. Love from a man like this. This is how crazy this nigga is.
I love how, again, she just reinvents or reimagines history. She's talking about, oh, what he did was effed up in Florida. It was so disgusting. And I think she's talking about the fact that he was talking to an escort on Instagram. But she, again, forgets that she cheated on him. She slept with a whole other man, unprotected, got pregnant. She just glosses over that as usual. And she runs these campaigns and she basically drowns out the truth because Jerrod is not on social media like that. Jerrod is not out here at this time, especially telling the whole tale. But she pretty much told the whole tale. We got all of that. We know that the audience that she's talking to, because yes, she has some of her loyalty gang, but she also has people who kind of, I guess for a better word, hate watches her. And you got the reactors out there reacting on her videos. And I do remember vaguely this video being reacted on, and the consensus was is that she's spinning a tale as usual. Everything is Gerard's fault, nothing is her fault, and she's trying to weave this tale that she decided, okay, well, we're going to go our separate ways, we're going to heal, and the way I'm going to heal is I'm going to pack up my kids and leave this house that I so-called bought and run down to Dallas so he could see his kids, but I'm going to be healing while he's healing, but in turn he's shacking up with another woman and coming over to see her. Make it make sense, Olivia. It's hard to make things to make sense when they don't make sense. But again, like I said, she drowns out all of the facts with her version of the truth. And she's doing that to this day. And that's why a lot of people are either on the fence about what's going on with her and Jerrod today, or firmly believing that it did happen, because she convolutes and she distorts and she says she mixes enough of the truth with lies that she makes it believable. The whole time I'm listening to this, I'm saying you can basically fast forward this to today and it's the same story. Her retelling of it, her reaction to it, to me it's the same story. Tell me what you think in the comments.
He has my birthday as his damn lock screen. Okay? I went through his photos. He has no photos of this bitch in his phone other than in the text messages. And he has all of our photos. He has all the kids' photos, all my photos, all our photos. That's crazy. That's like living a double life. And you guys, I have been strong. Like for the past week, I've only been this for a couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie, the first week was hard as hell because I was like stupidly like we can try, like maybe we can go to counseling. We never been to counseling. We can go to counseling. Well, we've been to counseling before, but we didn't go like we should have. We could get in the church, like we could try. After all, we're married. But he wasn't trying to have that. He wasn't trying to have any of that. So I cut him off. I was like, okay, well, fine. I finally got it. I got it through my head that he doesn't want to be with me and he's living his own life. So, girl, I cut him off. And I was done. I was good for a whole fucking week. I didn't text him. I didn't call him. I didn't bother him. But guess who just shows up to my house and lovey-dovey and let's make it work and...
Nope.
But you have a...
Okay, at this point, I'm confused. Even rewatching this, I'm still confused. So help me out here, please. She says she came to Dallas not for them to, work out their marriage, but she was going to Dallas to bring him the kids or so that he could see the kids and they both can heal separately. Then she says they had to talk about therapy and talk about getting everything back together, getting back together. And that's possible. It's possible. And then she cut him off. She cut him off for a week. And then he comes knocking at her door and she opens the door. And this is the result. They are tiptoeing in the tulips together, at least he is. She is under the impression that they're going to work everything out. And then she finds out about Antifasha, as she calls her. And she has this whole meltdown. Again, Liv's whole goal going back down to Dallas, if she kept it 100 with her audience, was to get Jerrod back. She knew that when he went back, that he was going back to a situation where there was a woman there that he could possibly get back together with. She knew that. Nothing anyone says can convince me otherwise.
Oh, bitch. You have a whole girl that you're living with, and you're over here telling me you love me, you want to start over. He's basically saying everything that I was saying when I first got here. Girl. He's been at my house all weekend.
Put him out. Put him out.
And she's over here. Jerrod, you need to call me. She called. Jerrod, so you're basically not coming home 2 nights in a row. Bitch, he's married, you dumbass. And he got kids, you stupid ass. I know the wives are stupid. And I know that I'm stupid for, even considering working shit out with this man. I get it, okay? Before everybody tries to call me fucking stupid. I know that's stupid of me. But how stupid can you be being the whole side chick? Well, I guess girlfriend side chick, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. And you know he's married and you know he got kids. Doesn't that
maybe
make
he didn't tell her that he was married.
Other places, he's not 100% for you, baby, because he's of course attached to his wife that he's still married to and his 3 fucking kids, bitch. Oh, girl, these bitches these days kill me. I wish I would be single, no man, no kids, and be falling for a fucking married man. I know I'm dumb, but I ain't that fucking dumb. That's some next level desperado type shit. I could never. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say she doesn't know the whole story, obviously.
She probably don't.
But still, he's married. It's completely his fault. This is 100,000% his fault. He's playing her, he's playing me. Wow. This is crazy. He got my.
Okay, so that is the end of that clip. I did cut off abruptly, so there may have been more to it. So if anyone knows where this whole thing is, let me know. I would love to look at the rest of it. But in a nutshell, it's basically the same story that we're hearing and seeing today. So that's why I have a hard time believing this retelling of the story, because there's a lot of things that sound very similar to what happened what 5 years ago. Now one could say that's just because Jerrod has a pattern and this is how it flows. That could be true. That could definitely be true. But a lot of the things that she talks about today happened 5 years ago. And it's not a stretch for her to incorporate that into the storyline today. And with that being said, Jerrod, if he did go back, he would be a fool because she's shown what she would do. I've said this many a times, is that Olivia has a history. And he said it, I think in one of his, I don't know if it was in one of the videos, like his morning videos on his drive to work, that he says that he didn't trust her, that if he basically gave her an inch, she'll take a mile. And a lot of people are saying that him and Niesha were on a break. Again, I'm only speaking from what I know. I'm not saying that's not true, but I haven't heard Jerrod or Niesha come out and say that. And again, they've been on mute because I personally believe if they come out and say anything, it doesn't really matter at this point. I would just say starve her of attention. Excuse me, you guys. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, and so I am like completely dried out. I'm trying to drink water to kind of get this raspiness out of my voice. So I apologize. But anyway, there you have it. This is what happened when Liv found out about Antifasha, where she knew that Niesha was a real thing, that she just wasn't another one of his flings. And I think that's what really is upsetting her in this moment is that he said that he loves her. You notice how she keeps hitting on that. He told her that he loves her. And then she also talks about the fact that he has her pictures and the pictures of the kids in his phone. Well, this is still pretty early on in his and Nisha's relationship, and he just left you a couple of months ago, and it makes sense to me why he would have pictures of, them together as a family. I'm pretty sure if you go through his phone now, none of those pictures are in there. But that's just a minor point. Tell me what you think about this throwback. Tell me if you think that this could be her convoluting. Today, what she's doing is convoluting what happened in the past. And we know that it did happen. We do know that there was a period of time where Jerrod was going back and forth. But some of the some of the language she uses and some of the scenarios that she used sound awfully familiar. Now, again, it could just be a pattern, but I still stick where I stand. And I, again, don't believe liars. I put very little trust in liars, and Olivia has proven herself to be a liar. I hope that moving forward, she will just kind of stay out of that. She would not pick at that anymore. She's been quiet this weekend. We don't know if she got the kids for Mother's Day. It could be a fake out. Olivia knows this game. She's perfected the YouTube game. So if she had the kids, she probably didn't record because she wants us to think she didn't get them. Or maybe she didn't get them and she's, having a sad. Or maybe, just maybe, Jerrod put his foot down and said, I don't want my kids on YouTube, especially with the way that she has been presenting them. If she was just doing clear cut mommy material with those kids, that would be a different story. But Olivia does it in a very exploitative manner. She exploits those kids. So maybe he put his foot down with that. Now, I do know that a lot of people say, oh, he can't do this, he can't do this without a court order, but maybe he's threatened her. I don't know. The fact is that Mother's Day has passed. I don't believe there was any post from her. I don't know if this is her just desserts. I'm not even sure if this was her weekend, if he was even obligated to give her the kids. But like I said before, if it was her weekend, she said that her car couldn't make it to the pickup point, and she says she's back on block. They're back to not talking. They're not communicating anymore. So maybe he's decided he's not going to bring the kids to her anymore. That if she wants the kids, she needs to meet them at the pickup spot, which I believe is the airport. And I believe Olivia says that's about an hour away, and her car won't make it there. So this is where we're at. To me, the better strategy for Olivia, instead of taking that money that people paid her to get into her so-called Instagram, instead of using that on DoorDash and going out to eat, maybe she should have used it for an Uber. Maybe an Uber Black or an Uber van, something that could hold all of the kids, and she could have went and picked up the kids using that instead of spending that money on DoorDash. Well, that is it for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I apologize for the quality of the video, but again, this is some golden stuff here, and no matter how we can get it, I think we are appreciative of it. Again, shout out to the creator who was able to screen capture this. And until I upload the next time, have a blessed day. I'm out.
Yeah. Stacks in the pocket, she bank heavy with the soul. Birkin full of paper, dream she gunning for that gold. Auntie with no babies, but she still full-time mama. Dropping bars of wisdom hot as the sun in Ghana. She don't sugarcoat, nah, she season it raw. Truth cut sharper just the way she saw. Lipstick fierce, nails done in a spell, but her heart caught the softness. She holds you when you fell. Black auntie flow, she queen of advice. Hit you with the truth, but the love real nice. She got no kids, but she raised the crew. Bank that wisdom, what she speak come true. Sunday sermon from the stoop, fans clapping hands. Every gem like currency, you cash where you stand. Crispy edges on the words like fried plantains, but she nurture every soul, calm wrath like rain. She go, baby, don't you play, get your hustle on lock. Love tougher than the steel sitting under her Glock. Oprah ambition, cooking dreams in a pot. Bought her own mansion, ain't dependent on squat. Black auntie flow, she queen of advice. Hit you with the truth, but the love real nice. She got no kids, but she raised the crew. Bank that wisdom, what she speak come true.